get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Going up top on first down. Looking down the middle. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get him down at the 4-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He'll let one fly from deep in his own territory. Just gonna let it fly. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he's gonna take it all the way. Touchdown, Kane. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took it late.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. And the Canes will put total leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Quinn. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. To the air, it's Lagway. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it for the 2-point conversion, and they're up 8-zip. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They cap that for the score. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throwing right. Fires into traffic. Gets picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting a touchdown.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Trying to bully their way in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have
all kinds of running room. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiver receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They'll line up to go for two. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Unloads to the right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Hurricane! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will audible. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Working on the right. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Miami. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
And these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen.
Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was off to the 45. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll throw it. This time it's complete.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it. Now adjusting. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the steps. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Bringing it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
That's caught. It's Quinn. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pressure coming. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Give to Brown. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. The option look. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Looking for a huge play. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make it.
And the ball's loose.